Hi friends, happy Sunday evening. Today we're going to make a treat because vegan cookies are my favorite vegan dessert. We're going to make raw cookie dough balls and they are delicious and they only require 5 ingredients and no baking. So here are our ingredients. We're going to use cashews, oatmeal. You can use maple syrup or agave. If you use agave, that'll be raw. Maple syrup is processed, but it has minerals in it, so it's good for us. Vanilla, and then non-dairy chocolate chips, which I'll talk about in a little bit, where you can get them, the different options. Okay, so first we're going to take, I'm actually doubling this recipe, and I'll put a link to it when I'm done. It's on just AveryCooks.com. I want to give her credit. So I'm doubling it because I like to have extra on all our cookies and put them in the freezer so that we have them there for the week. So I'm going to double it with 1 1/3 cup cashews that you can just get at the bin in the health food store. And then we're going to do 2/3 cups oats. And I'll show you where I love to get these Trader Joe oats because they're gluten-free. And oats by nature are gluten-free, but they can get cross-contaminated in the fields or in the factory. So if you are G-free, this is a great and affordable way to get gluten-free oats. So we're going to blend this, just those 2 ingredients, the cashews and the oats, into a fine powder. So hold your ears, here we go. Okay, let's check. I'm just going to blend it a little bit more. Get the oats dissolved. Okay. And that's all the blending. Well, we are going to do a little more blending, excuse me. Okay, so now we add in the sweetener. I'm going to go ahead and use maple syrup. And I'm going to use 5 tablespoons. And again, I'll put a link to the recipe here when I'm done. But I am doubling it. And of course, our maple syrup is from Costco, and maple syrup is high in minerals, so there's no refined sugar in it. All right, and you can use agave if you like agave better. And then we're going to add in our vanilla. It always makes everything taste delicious. So we're going to use 2 teaspoons vanilla. Also from Kirkland. They do not sponsor us yet. Maybe one day, hopefully. Okay. Good. And then that's it. And we are going to blend it one more time. Start to form a ball. And you can also use a Vitamix, okay? Oh yes, that's looking good. One more time here. Let's make sure we get all our ingredients done. There we go. Once it turns into that ball, you should be good to go, okay? Nice. All right, so we are actually going to stir in our chocolate chips, and I'm going to give you a little bit of information on vegan chocolate chips because it's been a process for us. But right now I'm using Trader Joe's semi-sweet chocolate chips. So it doesn't say vegan. None of these bags say vegan on them, and most won't. But if you read the ingredients, which I hope you will on any product you buy to see what's in it, there's no dairy listed. They are made in a factory that processes dairy, so that's up to you. I'm allergic to dairy and I'm okay with them, but again, you need to do what's right for you. This is another brand by Simple Truth Organic, which is a Kroger brand, which is in the mainstream grocery store here in San Diego. It's at Ralph's. I know in my hometown, Salina, Kansas, it was at Dillon's. So look for the semi-sweet because they also have some with dairy. But again, just read the label and it doesn't have any dairy in it. And then these are vegan. This is Enjoy Life, which you get at the health food store. And they are dairy, nut, and soy free. So if you want to be 100%, and they're very small, they're tiny. I actually kind of like them a little bigger. And these are about twice the price. But they're wonderful and they're easy to work with. So I'm just going to take the blade out, and we have our our ball here. And then we're going to stir in. I'll have Wade zoom in here, which actually I might have to just use my hands. You know what? I'm just going to use my hands. And I'm going to just try to bring it all together. And the little ones might be easier, but again, I'm just partial that I like these big ones. All right. And I won't do this all while you're waiting. Well, we're going to get it mixed together. So it's just like the raw cookie dough, but it doesn't have the eggs and the dairy. No salmonella risk. Okay. So I'm just going to roll out a couple here for you to show what the final product will be. Okay. So here is a raw cookie dough bite. And they are easy and delicious, and you can keep them in the freezer if you want. And just pop one out, have them with your tea. That's what I like to do in the late afternoon for a snack. And they're great dessert to take for parties, for a work event. I actually have a vegan meetup group tonight. I'm going to take them. I hope they like them as much as I do. And they're just very easy and fun. So I hope you enjoy them. And I wanted to say a great way to share vegan ideas is to start a vegan meetup in your community. Tonight I'm going to our Plant Diego meetup here in San Diego with fellow vegans and plant-based eaters. So it's just a great way to meet like-minded people and feel supported. So I hope you'll consider doing that or joining a group in your area. So thanks for joining me, and as always, thank you for saving animals with your food choices. Have a great week.